Man, we back with another one. This time, we coming from the hometown. Somebody epic. Somebody I've been seeing grinding.
Yes, sir.
And he got a different type of music. Something I love. Something that I feel like the rap game needs.
That's a fact.
Man, I want to bring to episode 87, my guy, NorthSide Will.
What's happening, buddy?
What's up, broski?
Chilling, man. Like you said, man, Northside representative, man. 803 all day, every day. South Cat, what's up?
Let's get it, man. How your day been going?
Man, good so far, man. Just kind of focus on next steps, making a plan for the year. Top of the year, so first quarter is big, man. Got to get everything in order so the rest of the year goes smooth.
For sure. And you know, ever since I've been watching you, met you, man, I've been seeing you going hard, working, traveling, doing things like that. So I love it, bro. So let's get into the show, man. Let's start with a good intro. All right, so tell me a little bit, man, about where you grew up at and your household and stuff like that.
So, like bro said, from North Augusta, South Carolina, originally born, raised, you know what I'm saying. Came up off of over there for 5 Notch, North Augusta Elementary, man. Paul Knox Middle School.
Okay.
I know if the North Augusta Middle School haters, they gonna hate me. That's all good. They know what the real middle school is, man.
Paul Knox.
And then, you know, we all came back together in North Augusta High School, you know what I'm saying. Made a lot of friends, you know what I'm saying. Just it instilled in me a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying. I seen a lot of stuff growing up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, different neighborhoods, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying. Shout out Bradleyville, shout out Niggerville, shout out Heath Street, you know what I'm saying, the Gardens, the Groves, all the neighborhoods out there, BT, all the way up to Clearwater up 25, man.
See, that's how they know a real North person, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everybody can't name that from back in the day and stuff like that. And you seem like a person that, you know what I'm saying, you could mingle in with everybody. And you grew up with all the different type of hoods and stuff like that.
Yeah, bro, it was always love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we were saying earlier, like I've never been the type of person to create hate or a reason not to like me. Like I'm fuck wittable, you know what I'm saying? So everybody always did, bro. And so that's what I try to always be like that.
For sure. And I think that's gonna help carry your music game and stuff like that a long way.
For sure.
So okay, you say you went to Paul Knox. So let's talk a little bit about, did you play sports? What kind of extracurricular activities did you get into?
Yeah, I played football, bro, since 7th grade. Played in middle school. Crazy, right? I was offensive line in middle school, right? Okay. Offensive lineman. And then by the time I got to high school, I transitioned into a wide receiver. So over that summer between 8th grade and 9th grade, you know what I'm saying, lost a lot of weight, you know what I'm saying, got into a little bit of shape. And of course, you know, summer workouts, 2 days, 3 days, you know what I'm saying, just kind of got into my, you know what I'm saying, peak shape then. Thanks. Played football, you know what I'm saying, started out B team, made it to JV, made it to varsity. Okay. And did that 9th, 10th, 11th grade, 12th grade, I started working. And I started chasing the money early.
Oh, yeah, because
I was like, bump the football, bro. I'm trying to get this check.
Exactly, and a lot of people are products of the environment. So depending on where you come up at the household, you know, you had to get to the money early.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about North Augusta High School, though. Like, who were some of the influences coming up around the area in school that, you know what I'm saying, that made a big impact in your life?
True, it's too many to name, bro. You got the homie Wally, you got the homie TC, you know what I'm saying? God, like Nate. You know what I'm saying? It's so many. Martise Quiller, you know what I'm saying? Like Marlon Curry, Pete, you know what I'm saying? Like it's too many people to name that had an influence on me from elementary through high school, bro, and just even into adult life that just was able to come and do things with life. Biggie, you know what I'm saying? Him ownership, you know what I'm saying? He was one of the first people around the city that showed us ownership, you know what I'm saying? RP to the tire plug. You know what I'm saying, bro?
R.I.P.
You know what I'm saying?
Real legendary guy, good guy.
Yeah,
that made an impact.
You know what I'm saying? And showed us the example of ownership. Getting something, putting your name on it, you know what I'm saying, and putting some pride behind it and turning nothing into something, you feel me?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Jock as well, you know what I'm saying? Another legend in the city that's out here always doing his thing. And I be places. And he's always everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Jock is always everywhere, bro. Yeah, like I be so like, bro, what are you doing here? But yeah, man, it's like it's a lot of people to name, man. For sure. A lot of people.
So shout out to them, man, that made that impact on you, man, at an early age and stuff like that. All right, so you know, a lot of times people, you know, they had a career where they at now. But what was that first career choice though before rapping and stuff like that? Was it something else that you was chasing after high school?
True. I won't say chasing, but it chased me. The military, bro. Like I was actively recruited in high school to go into the military. Like, I told them, now I'm going to college. So, you know what I'm saying, I graduated. I went to Norfolk State, you know what I'm saying, shout out to HBCUs. Didn't last long. I think I was kind of schooled out, bro. My focus wasn't there. I was coming into that age where, you know what I'm saying, the party and the females and all that was more attractive than trying to get the education. And so, you know, I was there about a semester and then I vamped back to the house. got down here, got into a couple different little situations, and was just like, I had to get out of here because I knew that it was only a matter of time that I was gonna find myself somewhere I didn't want to be. So the opportunity, the door opened back up. Went to the Army, you know what I'm saying, did 12 years there.
Oh, wow.
Got an IT foundation, so, you know what I'm saying, that's kind of what I do to today.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying, so we 26? So we like 20, 21 years deep into IT career, bro.
Okay, so let's talk about that Army experience, man. Like, what was the biggest thing you feel like you learned from the Army that you could take with your life now?
Patience. Patience. You know, so I deployed 4 times, you know what I'm saying, 3 times to Afghanistan, once to Iraq. You can't go home.
Facts.
Like, you are where you are. You gotta be where you gotta be. You know, so I tell my cousin, you know what I'm saying, he locked up with Fed time right now. I was telling him, I said, bro, it's similar to that. Like, they tell you what to wear, they tell you when to eat. You can't go home. You're restricted to the base. Like, you can't be like, you just there.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And so it creates a lot of patience, you know what I'm saying? It creates a strong mind, because I've seen people crack over there. I've seen people break, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sadly, kill themselves, or just other things that took place, you know what I'm saying? But
okay, so I want to ask you, man, because you say you've seen a lot of different experiences and things around there. What do you think it was that helped you stay focused and not get into that mindset? Was it your faith?
It was a little faith, bro, but really music. Like, and I think that's why I owe music so much, and I try to put so much into my music, because of the fact that in a lot of my darkest days, bro, like, music has always been that constant. You know what I'm saying? When everything was going on around me, I could put on them headphones, I put on that playlist, you know what I'm saying, and just vibe out, you know what I'm saying? And it just, I could close my eyes and the music would take me somewhere to where I didn't feel like I was where I was.
That's hard. And that segues to my next question, man. We're going to start over a little bit and get into what we're here for. All right, so coming up, man, who's some of them rap influences, though, rather it be locally or mainstream? Who's some of the rap influences that you look up to?
A lot, you know what I'm saying? I take it region by region, right?
Okay.
So we'll start initially, you know what I'm saying, down south, you know, we had the Pastor Troys, you know what I'm saying, we had the 8-Ball MJGs, we had the daggone UGKs, you know what I'm saying, we had 3-6, like a lot of them legends in the Southern game, you know what I'm saying. But, you know, being down south, of course, back then, hip-hop was the majority, and they ran the radio, so we heard a lot of that northern stuff. So, of course, the Nas, the J's, the Bigs, you know what I'm saying, big Pac fan, love Pac, you know what I'm saying, West Coast, you got, you know what I'm saying, Ice Cube, you got, like, too many to name,
Dre,
you know what I'm saying, Dre, Snoops,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, and even more modern day, like I fuck with Don Kennedy.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying, I rock with, you know what I'm saying, Wiz Khalifa, of course.
How you feel about the game? Do you feel like he underrated?
That's unpopular opinion. I'm not a huge game fan,
Okay.
but it's really more because of the fact that, like, the game has never really had his own sound. Like, if you really pay attention to a lot of his music, like when he first came out, he was on the G Unit shit.
Yep.
He sounded like a G Unit artist.
He did.
He sounded like he was from New York. Bro, you from Cali.
Facts.
Like, where's that at? And he had songs like that. Like, don't take away. The documentary was a classic album. He had
Definitely
songs on there, but just like you watch his transition, when he features with artists, he tends to sound more like an artist than himself on a lot of the stuff, man. A lot of people ain't gonna say that, but that's
You're
just
right,
me being
but you
honest.
being real, and this
I
straight
pay
facts.
attention to that stuff, though. You know what I'm saying? As an artist and just as a listener, a lover of music, like, the originality is essential to me when I'm looking at, like, top 5s or GOAT artists. You know what I'm saying?
And I like how you describe that too, because again, like I said, you're not a regular artist that just go by off the beat and stuff like that. You're a very lyrical artist, and it sounds like you did a lot of homework and research coming up. Not even intentionally, not knowing what you'll be in the future, but that was something that you loved from the jump. So
the feel of it, you know what I'm saying? The music should be felt, you know what I'm saying? Not just heard, but felt. So I try to make sure that that's a key point in everything I do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that. All right, so what age did you first start rapping?
Honestly, bro, when I went to the military, you know what I'm saying, I dabbled. So I had a couple homies that I rock with, my homie Chris, my homie Torres, my homie Keaton, and they rap.
Okay.
And so we stayed in the barracks, and we'd get off work, and I would always hear the music jumping down the hallway, and I'd be like, what you got going on?
Yeah, for sure.
And so I went down there and was like, yo, what's good? I just got there, and we was this is New York at the time, so upstate New York. And so I'm up there, of course, a long way from home, didn't know nobody, you know what I'm saying? And so tapped in with them and just kind of watched what they was doing, and was like, I was always intrigued by people that were able to do music. So when I got closer to it, because I seen it growing up, like I said, the Freestyle Fridays in the high school, You know what I'm saying? My homie Yogi and Vince doing music when we was coming up doing, you know what I'm saying, our childhood age.
Facts.
And friggin' just seeing people do it is always intriguing. So when I got the first-hand experience, it was like, bro, jump in this shit. You know what I'm saying? You can do it too.
Wow.
Like, I wasn't a music person. I wrote poems.
Okay.
So I was that dude, you know what I'm saying? The homies. Yeah, I was that dude the homies used to come to Valentine's Day, bro. Right there. Trying to slide this in shorty locker, you know what I'm saying? You know, trying to get lucky.
For sure.
And so I would write the little poems and stuff for them. And so they would just like take that same kind of principle and then just do it over a beat. And then, so.
By your own style.
It took a while. I ain't gonna hold you. It took a while.
And I know we talked about a lot of mainstream artists, but what artists locally that you heard back then that you felt like had an impact?
I mean,
Georgia.
Like I talk about my homie Yogi, I talk about my homie Vince. You know what I'm saying? I talk about Concrete Boys. You know what I'm saying? They did it big. You know, even back in the DHEB days. You know what I'm saying? Pete. You know what I'm saying? Homie from Augusta. Like local artists that you see that's doing mainstream stuff. It just. You know, it's always gonna rub off on you.
It definitely will. All right, so I want to ask you though, man, what was that first song though? Do you remember the name of it? Not the first song that you made.
Oh, okay.
The first song where the city got behind you, or you felt like this is something you could do long term. What was that first song?
The first song
that you felt like, yeah, this it right here. Like I think I can do NorthSide Will
here. Face of the North. I think that was one. Okay. And it just so happened to work out because we shot the video for it at Summerfield Park in North Augusta. You know what I'm saying? For all the hoopers out there, they know what Summerfield is.
Facts. Staple of the community.
Facts.
You know, I'm stamped out there too, man. So y'all do your homework now.
Hey, big facts. Big facts. But nah, like I hit the homie Nino up. He pulled through. And it just happened to be a Juneteenth celebration we was throwing out there. And I mean, when I say the city was out there, the city was out there. It low-key felt like a reunion for like all us, you know what I'm saying, North Augusta folk. And so it just made perfect sense. So he came through. I was like, bro, let's do the video today. Name of the song called Face of the North, the North Side. You know what I'm saying? And so he came through, we shot it. All the OGs was out there. We was posted up at the car. And like, it worked perfect. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And people would listen to the music while we was out there and I could see the vibes. And people was like, dang, bro, like, you really doing this for real. Like, you really doing this for real. Like, bro, this shit sound good. Like, the video look good. And so, it just, from there, I think people kind of not just got on board, but they started paying more attention to it. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, oh, he's serious. Like, he this ain't a hobby no more.
Exactly. So, all right, so what was the name of that song you said?
It's called Face of the North.
Face of the North. Talk about the inspiration, where the name come from. Some of the people that ain't from around here. Where did that inspiration come from for the name?
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's called Face of the North. North being North Augusta, the North Side. What we call it over here. And it was like a pay homage type thing. So the title of the EP it was on was called Dear Summer, and it was almost like one of those look back, reminiscent of like the summers growing up here, the stuff we used to get into, just childhood. I talked about a lot of personal things on that EP, man. You know what I'm saying? One being just the people, you know what I'm saying, giving shout out to all the people that were influential to him on the last song. The top of it, just talking about kind of falling in place, you know what I'm saying? It's all called falling in place in life and just who I was and the things that shaped and molded me to become that person from North Augusta. And then just like the situation with my cousin getting locked up back in 2012 and, you know what I'm saying, him still sitting down, him being another, you know what I'm saying, name that's known around the city, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of respect on his name, and me just doing what I can do to keep that respect going, you know what I'm saying, because bro was real influential to a lot of people.
That's tough, man. That's why I say y'all got to get behind bro music, because he coming from a different place, whether it's humility, you know what I'm saying, giving out flowers and stuff like that. So definitely tap in with bro music, man. So let's talk about social media a little bit. Talk about the social media pros and cons that it have on your, the impact that it have on your music and your career.
I would say it's a powerful tool, but you got to know how to use it right? So me being an introvert, I was just had a conversation the other day. It took a lot for me to try to open up the door to let people in and see it. But the convo I had with a homie was just like, you control what you put out there, right? Like, it's not, social media not tapped into your life and bugs you and watching and shooting all your information out there. It's what you put out there. So I just learned how to be smarter, and that comfort level grew. And so it's taken me a lot further than I probably could have done the traditional way, like the hand to hand, or just, you know what I'm saying, just popping up city to city. Like I established a network with people, artists, you know what I'm saying, videographers, producers, wherever, like throughout the nation.
Yeah,
and so when I go to those cities, like I'm not going there naked. Like I got people there that they ushering me in, they rolling out the red
so
carpet.
when you go to these cities, these folks be done heard about you.
Oh yeah, I mean we tapped in, like we locked in. Like I got the homie De Niro from Houston. I've known bro for probably like, what's this, 26, like 4 years.
Wow.
Never met bro in person.
Wow.
But anytime I go to Houston, he's just like, bro, you come here, you don't want for nothing. We got studios, we got producers, we got videographers, we got production sets, we got this, we got that. It's love because I fuck with you.
Thanks.
Like we got music together.
Oh, for real?
And we just haven't had the opportunity because I haven't been to Houston yet.
For sure.
But
so that shows the social media impact. If you use it the right way, how you network with all type of stuff like that. So
facts. And I tell people, man, your network determines your net worth. Like you have a strong network of people around you, bro. Sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit, man. You just got to find that right team, right people around you that's on that same mindset, and everything else gonna come in.
Yeah, you doing it, bro. Like you firsthand, you another person. Got to give you your flowers too. I know it's your show, but got to give you your flowers, man. Like
I appreciate
you got a solid group of people around you, bro, and it shows because the level of growth in just a 6-8 year that me and you have really reintegrated and tapped back in. Like I seen it, you know what I'm saying?
So
shout out to you, man. Want to give you your flowers for that.
Shout out to you, man. And shout out to the team. You know the Spill, man. You know everybody know him. You know Connie, my boy Tron, man. You know what I'm saying? Fabo, you already know his love. You know we fuck with you the long way.
Oh,
real North Augusta stuff. So it's only the beginning. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it going.
Always, bro.
For sure, man. So shout out to you.
Won't stop.
You feel me? All right. So some of the people that haven't heard your music, man, describe your sound.
Motivational music. You know what I'm saying? That's how I kind of put it. You know? Not so much to where it's the fly like lifestyle raps, but like it's flashy, but it's also educational. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you about wealth. I'm telling you about building that wealth. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, your network. I always talk about my team, bigging them up because you know what I'm saying. I'm only as strong as the weakest person in my team. So if I'm building everybody up around me, bro, there's no weaknesses, no cracks in the foundation. So we got something solid to build on. And so that's the type of stuff I try to put into the music. You know what I'm saying? Some social content. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the microwave stuff. I'm not the gimmick type of rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's like at the same time, you look at my real life. I can back up anything I've ever said, so there's no kizzy in the rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, want to talk about the luxury, they want to talk about this stuff, cool. Like, I got that, you know what I'm saying? I could do that.
Exactly.
Not my focal point, but just to say, like, don't sleep on it as well.
Yeah, that's a fact, too, and that's what I love about you, man. Like, you know, you can talk about everything from in between to the riches, to the process of getting to the riches, and to the whole step.
Hardships, the pain, and everything.
Exactly.
Like, being through it and just putting it out there, and don't gatekeep information. Can't do that.
Fast. You never know. Ain't no gatekeeping over this way. So, any questions and stuff, you definitely tap in with him or me, man. We'll definitely get it to you.
Yes.
What is the biggest misconception about NorthSide Will?
Bro, I don't know, bro. I'm pretty sure there's some out there that haven't gotten back to me yet.
Because you don't pay that stuff attention, like.
It's not just that. I'm sure if it's there, but it's not detrimental to what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I may hear about it, but I don't give it enough energy to let it grow legs and become something more than it really is.
Thanks.
And so it's not hurting what I'm doing. It's not stopping. So I don't worry about that stuff, bro. Like,
I love that whole positive mindset. And having a tunnel vision.
Life is harder as is, bro. Like. Your mindset, bro, they'll tell you it determines your outcome, bro.
Exactly.
So strong mind, strong outcomes.
Facts. All right, so if there's any artist, mainstream or local or around the area that might see this one day that you would always wanted to do a feature with, what mainstream artist would you always want to work with?
Like I said, I fuck with Don Kennedy, bro, Freddie Gibbs. You talk to heavy hitters, bro, like real hip hop artists that just spit. You know what I'm saying? Hit
Underrated
boy.
too.
I want like a hit boy producer, album, EP. I'll start
hit
with
boy
a single.
Hard.
Yeah, bro, like the stuff that he done, like I ain't say reinventing Nas reinventing himself, but from a musical perspective, just the things that they were able to do together is reminiscent of like Mike and Quincy, bro, like that production and artist collab, like it just is magical, bro, for real.
And for those who don't know, when you say Mike and Quincy, you mean
Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And I can tell that again, you do your homework, you're a student of the game, like when it's not just rap.
Yeah.
So you listen to all type of other music and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to, because you don't want to box yourself into one sound or one feel. You know what I'm saying? The more expansive you could be as an artist or a person in general. You know what I'm saying? Like tap into different cultures and different people. Become a worldwide type of person. Then you can fit anywhere in the world, bro, and always look and feel like you belong.
Facts. I like that too. Okay, so if it's one thing, man, you could tell an upcoming artist that want to get into this lane and stuff like that, what would it be? What type of advice would you give them?
Take it serious out the gate. Like, really do research on what it takes to be an artist, bro, because it's not as easy as people think. And you get out there and you get the little DistroKid or the CD Baby or whatever distribution platform you use, and you put your stuff out there into this void, and then you get upset with the world because nobody's fucking with your music. You know what I'm saying? And then a month goes by and you just like throwing your mic out the window and kicking over the speakers, and you mad at the world, but you didn't do your due diligence out the gate. Like, it takes a lot. Learn the business side first. The music is only 10%. The business is the 90% that a lot of people won't tell you about, nor, you know what I'm saying, show you about. You know what I'm saying? Get your distribution right, but also get your PRO. So it's ASCAP, BMI. There's others out there, but those are two biggest ones. You know what I'm saying? Get on Song Trust, get on Sound Exchange. All these places where you register your music, so you make sure you're not missing out on a single dollar that's out there when you put that music out there. Just had another conversation. I was telling them, you know what I'm saying, artists, when you do these showcases, when you do any kind of performances, stuff like that, when you got a PRO, you can register those performances to get paid those as well. That's the type of royalty that's due to you.
Wow.
But a lot of artists out here doing this stuff, and you mad because you got to go to this platform and pay money in order to do the showcase. But you can get that, maybe not all of it, depending on what you're paying, but you can get something back.
Facts.
You feel me? So it's not really a waste ever, because it's exposure, but it's an opportunity for you to financially benefit as well.
And so you can keep it going.
Yeah, like learn your business first. Take it serious. If you don't take it serious, you're not going to focus up and try to learn the business. You just going to, it's a hobby. And I mean, that's fine if it's a hobby for you, but just don't get mad when you don't become that instant success. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a hobby. The serious people put in the work and they grind and they understand it takes time. Your favorite artist, bro, he didn't pop up overnight. Trust me, that mug has been grinding for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years before they became who they were. You just didn't know about it. Just like they don't know about you, just like they didn't know about me. But the grind proves fruitful and successful every time.
Wow.
You just got to put in that time and that work, bro.
So just listening to you talk, bro, like, I want people like you to make it, man, because you're a really dope guy, and your music, it translates from the way you talk, the way you know what I'm saying, conduct yourself, and you're definitely not gatekeeping, because I'm learning a lot of stuff right now that I know a lot of my friends can learn about the rap game and how to get more financial things like that when they perform and stuff like that, instead of always depending on the label.
That's it.
So let's talk about, are you signed?
I'm affiliated. I'll say that. I'm affiliated. Neutron Music Group, Neutron Media Group. That's who I fall underneath. So anything I put out is licensed to them. So it's an independent label that my brother Tron Ledger started. You know what I'm saying? Just created an umbrella for artists to be able to come up underneath and just have something that they can call home. So when they're putting this stuff out, they got something that they can call theirs.
That's fine. So what would you recommend to an artist? Would you recommend them to go the independent route or the mainstream route with the labels, or do what's best fit for you?
Yeah, honestly, do what's best fit for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's situation dictates, you know what I'm saying? Yours is different than mine. Me, I chose the independent route, and I feel like it's more flexibility in that, you know what I'm saying? I don't have the restrictions that a label puts on you as far as, you know, when you release, what you release, the sound, your branding, your look, your image, and all that stuff like that. Like, I don't want my creativity to be in control by somebody else. Like, I want to be in control of that. So, you know what I'm saying, independent was the route for me. If you looking for the bag, bro, go get signed. Like, you got to get signed, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to get signed, but once you get signed, you know what I'm saying, shout out to those that can.
But can you explain to them about some of that signing and having to pay certain things back and stuff like that?
Woo,
so
bro. Yeah, man. And I mean, shout out to the artists out there, mainstream artists especially, that have been dealing with this their career, and they're coming back now after they get off of those deals, and they're putting this information out there for artists as almost like a beware. Like, when you come into it, like, everybody always looks at the money. Oh man, I got $1 million up front. Yeah, but you really just sign yourself up for $1 million loan, because you got to pay that money back, and until you recoup that money, you're not going to see a single dime from your song. Could be the #1 on billboards. You could be at all the awards. You could have all the Grammys, the VMAs, the MTV Awards, all of that stuff like that. And you go home and you sleeping with them trophies in the backseat of your car, bro, because you haven't recouped. No, let's real shit. You haven't recouped on that $1 million that you. And a lot of people don't budget well. They don't have a good financial sense because they go out there and the first thing they do is what? Buy a car, the house, the jewelry, buy mama a house, get her out the hood. You know what I'm saying? That's all great and well. You got good intentions, but you don't got a plan for your money, and so that should come back to bite you because now out of that $1 million, you don't ate about 500,000 into it, and you ain't even hit the studio yet because you got to pay for that studio session, them engineers, you got to pay them producers, traveling, doing those shows and stuff like that. The biggest thing I can tell an artist, man, whether you independent or signed, bro, get you some merch, get you something physical, something tangible that you can issue to people on your own, that you keep 100% of the proceeds from, because you never keep 100% of the proceeds of the money. Even as an independent artist, I can't say that I kept 100% of the stuff because I gotta pay these producers, I gotta pay these engineers, I gotta pay for these video shoots, these videographers, and interviews, photographers, interviews, like everything, bro. Like it's all coming out of pocket, so I don't keep 100% of what I make. You know what I'm saying? But it motivates me to go harder to make that 100%. From $100 to $1,000, so now I'm not just keeping 50. Now I keep it 500, or make it 10,000. Now I'm keeping, you know what I'm saying, 5,000. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of keeping it rolling like that.
I love that, man. I love how you giving, like you said, giving out information to other rappers or artists or entrepreneurs that's trying to get into this game. So shout out to you for doing that. So I just got a few more questions for you, man, because I know you got a busy day. You're a real artist. So, you know what I'm saying? So you keep stuff going. What do you see NorthSide Will, though, man, in the next, say, 1 to 3 years, as far as like your whole business and your brand?
More known, more established. You know what I'm saying? That's the I know it's a very general answer, but to go deeper into it, bro, just putting the brand out there, getting it in front of more eyes. You know what I'm saying? Building up more notoriety and just respect on it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I know who I am and I know the value that I see myself in. And so it's just a matter of taking that and putting that in front of people's faces so that they can see it as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm planning on hitting New York up a lot more and just tapping in with my fan base and just my what do you call it? Like your just your lanes, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, because you definitely got your own lane.
Yeah, so it's just like tapping in with those markets. That's what I mean to say. Markets. I know it's like the Northeast, you know what I'm saying? I know it's like the DMV, you know what I'm saying? I know it's the Texas. I know it's the, you know what I'm saying, out West Coast.
Facts.
So just getting out, even like the Midwest, Detroit, Chicago. Shout out to the homies up there.
I was just telling bro earlier too, sorry to cut you off, your sound kind of that Detroit, you know what I'm saying? You know, Eminem, I them boys was lyrical and stuff like that too.
It's like a hodgepodge, bro, because the influences in so many different places.
Facts.
It don't sound like, it could sound like this today, this today, but I mean the versatility, bro, like it's a strength, you know what I'm saying, a superpower I would say of mine.
That's your strength.
Yeah, versatility.
Okay, you know, a lot of times people, and I know you're very humble, what is your biggest weakness that you feel like you need to work on?
Confidence. I mean, that's an easy question, bro. Like, I mean, I feel a lot of people won't say that, but I confidently say that confidence I gotta work on. You feel me?
For sure.
Because of the fact that it's like, again, like I say, I know my value, but it's just living in that value. Sometimes it's hard because it's like that. What is that syndrome they say people have? That it's like
somebody was just
where it's like you don't feel like you deserve the shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're talking about though.
But yeah, imposter syndrome, that's what it is. It's like I don't feel like I'm like, am I really this good or am I really this talented? Do people really rock with me? And it's like you question yourself so much and you believe in yourself to a degree, but like it's always that little, you know what I'm saying, that devil on the shoulder almost is telling you like you're not really that, like, you know what I'm saying, you came from North Augusta, like who's made it out of North Augusta, you know what I'm saying? It's like I can be that one. Like I could show you better than I could tell you, devil on the shoulder. Like this is what it is.
Thanks. And
so it's just kind of continuing to, like you said, being positive minded and just focus and just goal oriented and just push it through and not allowing, you know what I'm saying, hate or just distractions to get in the way of the process, bro.
And shout out to my brother Tron, man, because that's what I deal with too. Like he always tell me, like, bro, you that guy, like stay in your lane, you know what I'm saying, keep going, you got what it takes, you know what I'm saying, but I want you to know you that guy. And so that's the same thing for you too, bro. Like keep going, you know what I'm saying? You definitely got that light. Everybody ain't got that light.
Yeah.
So, you know, only reason that you hesitate is because the way you was raised, you got a lot of humility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but you definitely that guy, keep that light going and surround yourself around like-minded people.
That's a fact, bro.
You know, keep this thing going. So I got one more for you, man. So you're a father?
Yes.
Your father. All right, so let's talk about the fatherhood and the impact your kids have on your life, whether it's for your business or just everything overall, how much they mean to you.
I mean, that's motivation. That's the driving force behind everything that I do, you know what I'm saying, family. But my girls, bro, like, I'm father of 5 girls. I got 5 daughters, bro. Like, I say that people, that's the reaction I just like.
Wow, 5 girls. It ain't even the number.
Girl,
The number is like, okay.
Oh, girls, bro. Like, what?
I got 2 girls, and I know, like, they got my heart. Right?
Oh,
and it's like, well, I will go to jail.
Facts. We'll crash out behind them.
Easy.
In a heartbeat, bro.
Facts.
But no, they do it, bro. They motivate everything I do, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I always looked at it like, the more I can provide for them, the less they'll need to think that a man has to be, a stranger has to be the one to provide for them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I want them to be in a position to where it's like, yeah, you really got to be about your business, your shit, before you step to any one of them 5, because they got their shit together. You know what I'm saying? Their parents will put them in a position to where they're just like, they set. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you can't come half stepping. Can't come half stepping.
That's what's up, man.
They got that Holly last day, bro, or not. And them 5, bro. Like, you better come correct.
You feel me?
You better come correct, bro.
Exactly. I love it. So, how do they feel about your music and stuff, man? How do they feel about Pop's rapping?
Surprisingly, I think that was another thing. You're like, I don't know why sometimes the parents, we feel like we got to hide parts of ourselves from our kids, but you don't.
They gonna humble you.
You don't, bro.
Kids gonna humble you, boy.
And I think the biggest thing was, like, I had a conversation with them, and it's like, as I was saying this, I was hearing it at the same time, and it's like, we always feel like we gotta be superheroes, but the kids need to realize, bro, like, there's no such thing as superhero, bro. Yeah. We're everyday people that make mistakes. We win, we lose, we come up, we go down. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, you gotta show your kids that, because when they go through it, they're gonna expect, or go into it with that mindset, I gotta be like that, I gotta be superhero. I never take L's, you know what I'm saying? I never lost, I never had to come back, I ain't never win, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had to deal with hate. Like, he was this perfect person. Like, oh no, I'm not by no stretch of the imagination a perfect person, bro. Like, I take L's every day, but I bounce back from them L's. And when your kids see that ability to bounce back, they'll take that. So when the life starts, you know what I'm saying, hitting them in the face, you know what I'm saying, that adulthood starts happening for them, like, they mentally prepared for it, because they saw, like, how you handled that. Exactly. Couldn't pay the bills this week. Why the lights out? It don't matter. Let's get these candles rocking like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Yeah. Hey, bro, I know I said we're going to get McDonald's today, but we about to chip up this ramen noodles. And, you know what I'm saying? Thug it out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, show them the hardships, you know what I'm saying? But then show them the good times. Show them both. And so when they made me realize they were into my music before I had the opportunity to introduce them to them, because my daughter came to me and she was like, bro, you got like over 3,000 followers on TikTok. and my mom, like, you know, that's a big deal. You know, because I see the world. But they just tapped in. They were like, you got like X number of subscribers on YouTube. You got like 12,000 views. You got this and that. Like, they're looking at their like, because they looking at, like, you know, they're on the social media stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they see that they're little influencers or whatever that they follow. They see the numbers that they're doing, so they look at me and they're just like, bro, you got kind of similar numbers to this person that I follow on YouTube, or that I watch their videos on TikTok. Like, you own that.
Exactly, on the same.
Yeah, like in their eyes, it may not be the case, but in their eyes, it's like, oh, you really.
And that make a great impact on you. I know it.
And so, like, they go to school and they do the little write-ups. They talk about their parents. And my daughter came home with a paper and was like, oh yeah, my dad is this and da-da-da, he's a rapper and da-da. I was like, wow, like, you ain't gonna tell them what I really do. Like, I actually have a job. But that's cool that you tell them, you know what I'm saying, that I rap, because you respect that about me, you know what I'm saying? And so, as long as I got their respect, and you know what I'm saying, the rest of it is just a bonus.
Exactly, man. And I love it, bro. I love it. Appreciate it. Is there anything else, though, that you feel like your fans or family members or anybody want to know about Northside Will? You got any upcoming projects? How can these people order your music or tap in with you?
So just dropped an EP, man, 5-song EP called Free Game. On it, 5 songs. I'm dropping knowledge and just wisdom, information, and stuff like that. Just, you know what I'm saying, good information for people to use, not just artists, but, you know what I'm saying, just people in general, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I try to big up businesses, ownership, and just awareness of that stuff. I try to put it in the music so people know that you can do it too. a lot of new music coming out. Me and my bro Tron Legends, you know what I'm saying, we working on so much stuff. The energy brand is just jumping, and I think it's gonna be a big year for us, bro.
Okay.
It's gonna be a big year, bro.
Any upcoming shows that you performing at?
So just did some stuff recently. Tapped in with my people, We Found TV up there in Atlanta. Shout out to them. Did some interviews there. Did a couple performances. God, I'm trying to get some stuff slated in Columbia with my bro Ocean out there and his collective. Just tapped in last night and at Grantski's downtown Augusta. You know what I'm saying? Jizza from Wu-Tang was down there performing.
What? Man, stop, bro.
The legend.
Man,
yeah,
what?
That joint was. I mean, bro, you know how small Grantski's is, bro.
Facts.
It was probably about 300 plus people in there. So it was packed from the stage to the door. People was outside at the door with the door open, like bro, like it was. And but the point of that, you know what I'm saying? Of course, he's a legend. Wu-Tang forever. You know what I'm saying? But the artists that opened for him, bro, like they were from Charleston, South Carolina, and it just every time I see an artist from Carolina that's doing something like on that level, like it makes me proud.
You can do it.
It makes me proud, but it also gives me, you know what I'm saying, that's something to chase after. You know what I'm saying? And so
shout out Trap Dickie too, man.
Oh yeah, big fat.
Real Carolina guy, real legend. Every time he come down here, man, he's very humble and he does a lot.
I see y'all tapped in heavy there, bro.
I want to get y'all boys in.
Yeah, we can
I'm gonna see, can I throw a little alley off the backboard for you? Hope you'll dunk that jump.
Hey, shout out 803 Fresh too, bro. Another one, bro.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, bro, like seeing South Carolina artists, bro, like the noise that we making in the music stuff right now, bro, it's so motivating. And
it's time, bro. It's time for us to go ahead and take advantage of this, man, and keep this thing going, bro. So
we've been getting our little alley-oops and our little side props from North Carolina artists. Facts. They gonna shout out Carolina because Carolina's always
put us all in one.
We always together, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's time for us to take our place, you know what I'm saying, and just show that we could do it too.
We got what it takes. Well, appreciate it, man. CYTV, Northside Will, man. Y'all definitely tap in. Get these folks all your social media platforms and stuff so they can follow you.
Hey, tap in with me, man. I'm on all DSPs, man. All of my music and everything. Music videos out there on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, you name it. Out there. Social media, bro. Follow me on Instagram at North_side_Will. Everywhere else, you just at Northside Will, bro. Holla at me.
Let's get it, man. Y'all be on the lookout. We're having more stuff. CYTV, Northside Will, real North Augusta legend, man. Y'all be on the lookout for that project coming to EP. Let's get it. Straight Fast Podcast. And I got Northside Will. It's your boy CYTV, and we on for the next one. Let's get it. My boy.
Hey, man.
That was a good one, man. That was, how many times we did, Tron?